Hey friends, we are working on the 1997 Toyota 4Runner today. We're going to be recharging the AC coolant. So we're going to be using this AC Pro to do this. Now the shop quoted us roughly $225. They do a little bit extra in flushing the system and recharging it. We are just going to be doing basically a top off using the AC Pro. Now the AC Pro can be found at your local auto parts store. This costs roughly $60 for these larger bottles. They do have these new digital gauges. And if you're not able to buy this at your local auto parts store, we'll put some links in the description box below if we can find it on someplace like Amazon. A couple things we do need to do with this digital version. We need to pull out this little battery tab, and that allows the battery to connect. You can see now we are getting a reading here. And then we also need to remove this little plastic safety collar here that's right in the middle. Now the digital gauge does have a little on-off button. We can push to push it on, and then obviously once you're done, you can click that and have it turn off and save battery life. Okay, we're now ready to pop the hood, and we're gonna look for our low pressure line for the AC system. Okay, underneath the hood on the passenger side, we're gonna find our low pressure line. And that's this guy right here, and we actually have a nice little L labeling it on top right there. So we can go ahead and unscrew that little cap that's on top. Now the nice thing about the AC Pro systems is the little coupler that goes on top here is only going to fit on these low pressure inputs. Okay, now before we attach the AC Pro to that low pressure line, we actually need to turn on our vehicle and get everything to max cold. And we also want to make sure this is on the recycled option over here. Now the reason you do this is because you want the AC compressor to be on when you attach the AC Pro to get that reading. That's going to give you the appropriate measurement for the current level of coolant. So we're going to turn on the engine here, and then again I'm going to have this on max cool here. I'm going to have it just blowing out normally on the fan. We want it on high fan. We want to make sure that little AC button is on. Now my wife has been complaining, saying that the AC has not been coming on. So obviously we are very low at this point on our refrigerant. So let's go ahead and pull the trigger here, and we're just gonna shoot some into the system. I'm gonna hold for roughly 15 seconds and then check it again. Now the other thing you need to do is you actually need to shake this really good while you are squeezing the trigger. So a good shake before, and then while you're squeezing the trigger, we need to actually shake this. So let's go ahead and pull the trigger here, and I'm just gonna shake this a little bit while I am pulling that trigger. We're gonna hold for 15 seconds and then check. Okay, so we're showing roughly 2 PSI now. Again, we were really, really low. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this another 15 seconds. Again, remember to give this a little bit of a shake. Okay, as you can see, we're slowly coming up. We're fluctuating between 9 and 6 now. Okay, we're at 20, we're getting closer. Now you can see as the compressor comes on, this fluctuates quite a bit, all the way up into the 40s, and then you can see it drops back down to 19, kind of 20. So I'm gonna try to get maybe 2 or 3 PSI more. I'd like to sit at 25 when the compressor is not on. Okay, as you can see, it's kind of fluctuating between 20 and then all the way up to 45 once the compressor comes on. So we're right about in that area that we want to be. Okay, with the engine still running, now that we're happy with our levels, I'm gonna go ahead and lift up on this coupler down here, and that will pop right off. Don't forget to put your little cap back on the input there and tighten it down. Now back over here in the cab, I can already feel this thing absolutely cranking out cold air. So we've done what we needed to do. Recharge the system. This is working great. We'll monitor it here. So at this point we can turn off our engine and we can call it finished. So there you go, friends. That's the AC Pro system there. Worked really well for this 1997 4Runner. Again, the input port is over here on the low pressure line. Check it out for yourself and see if it works. Again, if you're not getting good pressure readings, if it's in the red, even when the compressor is on, then you may need to go take it to your local shop to have them troubleshoot the system. Hope that helps. If it has, hit that thumbs up button, and we will see you again on the next one.